Hey guys, Patrick here, and today I figured I'd share with you my full body workout that I've been doing for the last probably 6 months now. It's really gotten me major results, like it put on 15 pounds of muscle in the last 6 months. It's really helped me gain a lot of mass. So here I'm just doing my warm up, just doing some shoulder stuff, just really quick to warm everything up, get the blood pumping to get ready for the workout. I do this about 2 times and then I hop straight into the workout. Although recently it hasn't been working enough for me, so maybe I might up that to 3 times. We'll see. But first here, I jump into bench press. And I like to bench press really heavy. I like to do bench for sets of 5. So here I do 3 sets of 5 bench with 265 pounds. I'm doing a quick setup here to make sure my grip is as wide as possible and that I have as little arch in my back as possible to really hit my chest, like majorly. Because I'm not really trying to push up a lot of weight. I'm trying to just activate my chest as much as possible. But at the same time, lifting heavy is what really helps me grow. So again, this was a set of 5, and then I jump straight over to lat pull-downs with bands. And the reason why I use bands is because I'm cheap, and they are a good substitute for cables. So over here, I do sets of 12, 3 sets of 12 with the bands for the lat pull-down, and this is 215 pounds. At the bottom, at the top, it's probably like 130-ish or something like that, just because that's how bands work. But, yeah, so that was the band work. And then here, I took off my shirt just because it was starting to get hot, and I'm in my house, so I am able to, do that. I'm able to dress however I want. So here, I do dumbbell flies, some flat flies with 45s, and I do a set of 12. Now, what I really concentrate on with my flies is not so much at the top, but at the bottom. I really make sure to stretch my chest as much as possible to really get that weighted stretch in there and really feel the tension on my pecs so that I'm able to just massively feel that stretch. And it has helped my chest grow tremendously recently doing that weighted stretch training. And yeah, so these are for 3 sets of 12. Basically, I do 3 sets of 12 for pretty much everything except for barbell movements, which are more in the 5 to 8 range, and I try to go as heavy as possible on those, is how I sort of divvy things up, right? But so, yeah, and I also try to take my time because, again, that stretch is really important to me, so I don't want to rush it. So there we go. That was the finish of the set. And I superset everything just for time. And also, I hear it increases your athleticism by 76% or something ridiculous. So I figured, why not? So here I'm doing banded rows. And I'm just making sure to grab the bands evenly so that I can get an even distribution. This is also 215 pounds for sets of 12. And I got to stand a certain way to make sure that it doesn't pull me forward because, that's more tension on the bands than my body mass has because I'm only 185 pounds. So I have to make sure to stand a certain way to not be pulled forward. So here I'm doing a seated barbell overhead press with 165 for sets of 7, I think. And I may look a little bit too far back there, but trust me when I say I only feel it in my shoulders. I don't feel it at all in my chest. And this has really gotten my shoulders to blow up recently as well. So I really enjoy this movement. That's probably one of my favorite shoulder movements now is the seated barbell press. So what I'm doing now is I'm going over and I superset shoulders with legs. So I for today, for my leg movement, what I like to do is jumping lunges. By the way, my brother's the one filming, so whenever you see me talk, I'm just talking to him about where I'm going to be doing it or all that stuff. But so yeah, so I like jumping lunges is my favorite lunge variant. But I need to progressively overload on that. So here I'm loading myself up with 25 pounds of weighted clothing. The vest is 15 and the belt is 10. And I do 6 on each leg because it's an explosive movement and I don't want to, overdo it on that. I'm thinking I'm going to be moving up to my 60-pound vest soon. Just, to again progressively overload again. And yeah, so that was the first part of the legs and shoulders. Now here, we are moving on to front raises. And some people say front raises are superfluous. And I would agree. But I do lateral raises and rear delt flies on the other 2 days of my workout week. And also I do, other shoulder exercises besides that. So I just figured, you know what, when I work out today on this workout, I'm shaking my head there because my brother said something funny to me. When I do this particular workout, I figured, well, you know what, maybe it'll be a front delt focused day. You know what I mean? And then the other days will be like a side delt focus day and a rear delt focus day. And over here, I'm moving on to calf raises just because I had nowhere else to put them in my routine. So I figured I might as well do that. And I'm doing them with 215 pounds there. And I the first time I saw this video, I'm not going to lie, I was like, holy shit, I didn't know my back development was that crazy. I didn't know that my back was that big and that muscular, but I'm glad to see it. And here now we're moving on to arms. And I'm doing bicep curls with 115 pounds. And these aren't strict curls. But I don't know if I would call these cheat curls either, because it's like the form isn't abysmal, but it's not perfect either. You know what I mean? But I got to lift heavy for my biceps at some point, because that really caused them to get a lot bigger. And here, same thing with my triceps. You'll see here in a second. The ugliest fucking skull crushers you'll ever see, because the form on my skull crushers is ugly as shit. I'm just getting my setup there. Now you'll see normally your elbows are supposed to stay like up at all times, and mine fucking move all over the place. But at the same time, doing my skull crushers this way is what really got my triceps to grow. You know what I mean? So this is more of a case of me like listening to my body rather than like the strictest form. You know what I mean? And just kind of basing my results around that. Now here, because I went so heavy before, now I'm going like really light and just kind of doing some pump work. And I'm doing plate curls for my biceps, just for 3 sets of 12. Everything, like I said, everything is 3 sets. So, barbell movements are like 5 to 8, and then everything else is like sets of 12. So, and then French press, plate French press to get that long head of the tricep, also for sets of 12. And then that's it for like the majority of the workout. But now all that's left is cardio. So here I'm doing a push-up burpee ladder where I got to do an extra push-up every time I go down before I come back up to do the burpee. And the ladder is for 7. So I go up to 7. And then once I hit 7, I go back down. And basically, yeah, that's pretty much the whole workout from this point, right? I like doing cardio like this because it's fast, it's easy, and it's muscle endurance all at the same time. So that's just the kind of cardio I prefer, and this has been the first video of my workout. Please let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I'm Patrick, and I'll see you next time.